What is the 8-8 Lionsgate portal? And what the heck is a Lionsgate? That's what I thought to myself. And why is there a portal? And seriously, little pun on words, how do I tap into that energy and harness it fully? Hi guys, I'm Christine with 24 Karat Healing, and this is the Power of Healing Your Energy show. This show is all about your unconditional love, your light, your healing at a 360-degree level, and we're talking mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And together, we're going to learn. I'm your spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, and old soul healer, and doing a deep dive on this this Lionsgate portal, because I have quite a few friends that talk about that energy, and they do that work all the time. They're doing light code, crystalline stuff, tapping into Christ consciousness. And, you know, pyramids keep coming up. We talk about ancestors. We talked about past lives. This is all relevant to what's going on right now. And August, I just posted a meme. It was Mona Lisa. And I think her hair kind of looks like mine. It's all crazy messy. And she says, I made it to August. So I think a lot of us are feeling that way. We're like, holy moly, when does it slow down? It isn't, honey. It is not slowing down. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? So that's why I wanted to do this. Say hello if you're here live. Let us know how your day is going, where you're from. If this is your first time, if you're watching the replay, please share this out. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions about the 8-8 Lionsgate portal, and, you know, really, what is it? What is it all about? Well, it's something that happens every year. But a lot of us are more fully aware of it. I know that there's waves and waves of people waking up. I get it. We talked about 4D a couple weeks ago with Kim Wirch. She's a psychic medium as well. And yeah, there's just, you know, people have been doing this for a very long time. Then there's some of us that have just maybe started a couple years ago, 3 years ago, like myself. And then there's some that just are waking up and going, what the heck is going on here? Why do I feel this way? So I'm kind of harnessing that Lionsgate energy. It is highly supercharged. And Leo, I mean, let us know if you're a fellow Leo. It is Leo month as well. My partner is a Leo, so you know how it's all about royalty and royal codes, and they're always the center of attention. Yes, they are. That's just the way they are, right? And lions always command that type of energy. Let us know if you are a Leo or know a fellow Leo, if you can totally resonate with that. Let me know. And like I said, please share this out. And as we go along, we're all learning together. So Leo is also a fire sign. And the fact that Sirius, the star, is in the sun, is in the solar system, is part of the sun system, makes a lot of sense, because it is also known as the dog star, which ties back to Egypt. Highly resonates and resonance with the Egyptians, the Babylonians. For thousands of years, it's been observed and honored as a time of great energetic influx and activation. So there's an alignment between the Earth and the star Sirius. And Sirius is also Greek for glowing and scorching. So again, there's the ties to the sun, the solar system, that Leo, that fire energy. It's all about higher living. And as the star Sirius rises, the Orion's belt directly aligns with the Pyramid of Giza. This is a known fact. I mean, you guys want to go and check it out. Of course, I had to Google and find out because I wanted to know too. So, and to our eyes, Sirius is the brightest star. I'd actually seen it last night with, well, what's the remnants of the full moon as well. So it's to the right. Very, very bright. It is twice the size of our sun as well, and 26 times brighter. And it's a Sirius source of spiritual light and represents abundance, harvest, and fertility. So this alignment with Sirius and eights, I mean, we'll talk about eights as well, but if you have questions at any time, even if it's on the replay, let me know. You know, that's why I'm sharing this. I mean, I find something, I kind of go down the rabbit hole in a way. I love to share this stuff out. It's the more we learn, the better we are collectively as a consciousness. That's why we're here. And it's interesting that, you know, if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as Facebook, but I do a weekly empath energy update or exchange. And the first card that was pulled was fluorite, and it's all about learning. So this week is all about learning. And you're like, really? Do we have to learn more? Well, why not? I mean, I am a student of the universe, just like you are. Anyone that says that they have learned everything and know everything, well, then you can go home. You're good. Right? It's all a matter of perspective. It's tied to Mother Earth, it's tied to cycles, it's tied to crown, and it's tied to guidance. Hi, I see a whole bunch of you coming online here, so you might have missed the first, what are we doing here? 6 minutes? It's all good. I'm so glad you're here. Say hello. And hey, it is hot as heck here. Let me know how hot it is where you guys are. We're going to talk about Leo and fire and sun and energy. Whew. It is toasty here. So, and I know in some parts of the US where a lot of my clients come in, you know, they're talking like 110 Fahrenheit. I mean, we're talking Celsius in Canada, but that's hot. That's like 40, 45. That's very warm. So I'm sending lots of cool breezes your way and maybe to cool down a little bit. I'm just going to see who's here. Oh, hi, Tammy. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Please share this out, guys. So nice to see you. Yeah, this alignment is the Lion's Gateway, and Leo is the heart center. I know a lot of us talk about the solar plexus and like it's our, you know, getting stuff done, and it's our, I feel like it's kind of tied. I guess I get that it's self-esteem. I get that. I get that's your self-confidence, you know, grinding, digging in to get things done. But I see it more as a resilience, and the heart knows all. The heart is the soul of your being. You know, you talk about heart intelligence, heart coherence. I mean, it's just, it goes with feeling, right? So it makes a lot of sense because you think of a lion, they own the energy when they walk in the room. They own it. Not in an arrogant way or, you know, a cocky way or an egoic way. They just have that presence. So it represents the individual expression of the divine. So, like I said, some tie it to the solar plexus, fire, go get them. But you're anchoring in this ascension codes and higher consciousness. And what does that mean? That means that you're probably feeling very tired, or maybe you're on the opposite spectrum. You're feeling very like chaotic and all over the place. You're getting ringing in the ears, one or both. Those are ascension symptoms. Sometimes you feel like you have the flu. Sometimes you feel that, you know, one day's super terrific, like you're on this wild roller coaster ride. That's what ascension symptoms are. And you can Google them. There's bigger list if you guys want to, you know, check it out. But you're on the ascension path. We're all awakening. We are divine physical forms. And then we talk about the eights. Why are the eights so important? I mean, August is an 8. And the 8th day, that's when it actually happens on August 8th. 8s are infinity, so balance, equalization across all realms, shifts and changes, big ideas, leadership, cycles, so cycling up and cycling down, draw on that energy. Draw on that energy. Yes, and you know, pyramids are transmitters. right? You see when people talk about mandalas and sacred geometry, it's all relevant. And the Great Sphinx as well. I mean, you look at the Sphinx in Egypt, it looks like a lion, right? Am I not? I mean, come on, you guys, like, the ego wants you to go dismiss it, or science wants you to dissect it, but never fully experience it or find out for yourself. That's why there's a lot of garbage online and people share stuff that they don't know anything about. I mean, really look into it if you want to have your own opinion, expressed opinion, right? Receiving divine messages from Isis and Anubis, so the god's connection to Sirius. I thought that was pretty interesting. And it wasn't just the Egyptians that loved Sirius. The Mayans, the Sumerians, the Babylonians, the Dogon tribe. So there's strong connections to Sirius, that bright blue star. You think of light, you think of light, how it travels. You have the point. You think of lightning, it finds a point. It's all about energy. You know, I just saw a meme, well, not a meme, but I saw pictures of crop circles around this tree. You know, there's just stuff that you know. We all knew this, but we have been so distracted, and as that veil gets pulled, even, or it thins out, the more we're going to see. So respect the illusion and know the truth. So what do we intend to experience? When, you know, it started July 26th, it goes all the way out to August 12th, but the 8th, there's going to be a lot of heart healing, and it's going to activate your heart chakra. So old and current wounds are rising up to be healed. Anybody else feeling this? Yes, me too. Just because I work in the spiritual realm and help other people does not mean that I'm immune from this stuff, okay? You know, pretending that everything is fine, you're gonna, it's like this spiritual 2x4 to the head. Again, finally freeing your grief, your sadness. There's a lot of grief and sadness going on. Third eye awakenings. So, and openings. You're going to be more intuitive. We're all intuitive. Telepathy. We all have that ability, but we choose not to do it because we're scared of what people are thinking of us. But again, that's that attachment. We need to be detached. Detached from any outcome, detached of what anyone thinks of you. It's what you think of you and feel about you. You have a great knowingness. There'll be flowing to the heart, the throat, and the crown. Speaking of throats, I pull a daily card for the collective, but mainly myself because I don't share it with anybody. Archangel Gabriel, the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. Do you see this? Do you feel this? I mean, you can go back and look at the video, but it's a beautiful archangel, golden wings. The throat chakra is lit up. We are lit up. We are speaking and saying things that we have not said in a long time that need to be said. There is going to be stuff that you cannot take back. So just be very mindful of that, okay? A lot of hurts, a lot of stuff that you thought you just said, whatever. It bubbles. It's right there. So express it in writing, in journaling, in channeling, in singing, in speaking, in dancing, whatever it is, do it. That's the big message. We've been kind of tying that down here. Higher chakra openings. So we're talking, this is interesting, crown to star. So there's a star. There are 52 chakras. I'm not going to get into all of them, but the star one connects you to the divine consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the light. So you're getting crown to star, energy centers. You're getting that instant download through Sirius. You're going to feel this, guys. If you're awake, that's why you're here. If you're kind of not sure, that's why you're here as well. We're all in this together. There's also going to be psychic downloads. So dreams, I've been getting people messaging me. I had this dream last night. What does that mean? So interpreting, trying to help with dream interpretations as well. So visions, spirit guides, angels, hearing things when you're relaxed. And how do you, get relaxed? Meditation, auto writing, journaling, channeling. Those are ways to open. Being out in nature. You got to find more ways to just be. Your clairs are going to open more clair openings. So clairaudience, clairsentience, feeling, clairalient, tasting, just clairvoyance, just all of it. And visitations. So likely to receive messages, dreams, signs, synchronicities from our loved ones, guides and angels, and yes, alien beings. I don't care. I'm putting it out there because I've seen some stuff. So you guys let me know if you've seen anything. We're in this together. And this word has been coming up so much. Even in the month of July, it was coming up. Freedom. We're seeing this a lot with, Black Lives Matter and the Me Too and all of it. It is freedom and things that we see right now in politics and science and religion. This is the strongest vibration from Sirius. The idea that our earthly sun illuminates this 3D physical world, because that's where we're living in 3D. It is dense. Some say it's a graveyard. Just in that feeling, always feeling dragged down. So that's why you got to raise your vibe, keep yourself clear and clean. Raise your vibration. It spreads to the next person, just like other things spread, right? So what are we spreading? What are we feeding? So which is an illusion, obviously. So Sirius illuminates our soul and our spiritual bodies, which is truth. So when you understand this, we are going to gain a sense of freedom, total freedom. And I know my good friend Rosie is all about freedom. So if you're here, let me know. If you're on the replay, let me know. Shout out to you, Rosie. She just became a grandma too. So Grandma Rosie. Peace. So spending time in nature. Meditation is a great way to tap into the peaceful energies. Healing, restoring mind, body, spirit. Technology. I mean, you can't escape it unless you want. You can live off grid, but there's still other means of technology. So Sirius is associated with technology. So if you have new tech innovations, or you start a new website or a blog or an app, this is the great energy to use to your advantage. Creativity is the ultimate intelligence, is the ultimate spiritual awakening, ultimate opening, as Albert Einstein once coined. He was not just known for E=mc². Come on, guys. So, and then creativity. I just talked about this. Highly creative time. I know I am. I'm like painting and I'm drawing and I'm writing and I'm creating. I'm doing graphics and it's fun. I mean, the whole day's gone. I'm like, oh, this is great. So new creative projects, take action and get it off the ground, guys. All right. So yeah, this is a bonus episode. 53. Can you believe we've already had 52 episodes? Like, that's a whole year. So I'm taking a break in August. Yes, well, I mean, it is August already, but I'm taking about a month off just to set up for season 2. And there's going to be a big surprise for season 2, episode 1. So if you're not following me, if you're not subscribed, you might want to do that. You might want to do that, guys. All right. So yeah, share the light, share the love, and share the blessings. And I just tapped in quickly with, this energy. And my guides, like our guides, angels, loved ones, and from the collective, they're talking a lot about frustration right now. The anger, the resentments, they're just roaring out. So we need to kind of harness that energy and channel it in other places. And I mean, the best thing I can think of is dancing, or, some form of exercise, movement, because it needs to go somewhere. And that's, when we talk about speaking, before we really, if that's our intention, to we're not intending to hurt anyone. So if you can channel that in healthy ways, the better. Then you're going to come across more loving, because you want to bridge with someone. You don't want to have their defenses up. And, there's no growth or honesty that comes from hiding, from being fearful, and from staying safe. So expand and open the allowing to come in. And there's still a lot of inner child. I feel like we're kind of transitioning to the teenager here still, with that energy back and forth. Yeah, and there's really no one left to blame. We've got to get brutally honest. I mean, gosh, what do we have left here? September, October, November. Less than 4 months before 2021, and I know everyone's saying, I'm done with 2020. I think I seen a meme about Marty and Doc from Back to the Future saying, just don't set it to 2020. It's like we want to forget, and we want everything to go back to normal. There is no normal. It was all a lie. So how do you want the rest of 2020 to look for you? Let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on being of service to others, because when you're in service to others, it doesn't, there's such a capacity, there's such a cycling, like an 8. It's infinite. It just keeps cycling back. So think in terms of 8s, because 8s are all about balance and healing, and you are the alchemist of your life. You have everything you need, everything. You just need to believe it. All right, so anybody have questions for me right now, whether it's live or on the replay? So yeah, just talking more about how to harness the Lionsgate energy, just to show up fully in every moment. Your senses. Let your mind wander, meandering a little bit, just a little, just to kind of see, and then bring yourself back. Just always be present. Focus on your breath. Follow, the flow of the universe, your intuition. Channel your inner bravery like the lion does. Make your voice heard. Don't back down. Don't compromise. Boundaries, guys. Speaking your truth. And don't compromise. If it's not something you want, just say no thank you, or let me think about it. I'll get back to you. Again, the throat chakra. And don't replay events in your mind. And if you find you're getting dragged into something, or maybe social media feed or whatever it is, be mindful of that. Just be mindful and pull back and log out for quite a while. Good company, of course. Of course, we're, keeping the social parameters in place, but friends, family who support, encourage you, online or in person, right? New hobbies as well. I mean, our kids are learning so much right now. Our grandkids are learning so much. Why can't we? Why can't we learn a new language? Like I'm taking Spanish. Why not? I love Mexico and I plan on going back. So let's keep that going. Let me know what kind of hobbies you guys are getting into, or if you're learning a new language, taking a new course, stuff like that. I'm taking a couple courses, a chaplain course, conscious prayer. Yeah, there is such a thing. And cards, making an oracle card deck. So just a few things. But yeah, find things that make your heart sing. Don't let the spirit die in the midst of what we have to do. So release that inner child and have some fun. That's why I do this. For me, this is fun. And take care of your mind, body, spirit. Wholesome foods, mindful practice, water, exercise, nature, nurture. Start, looking through the lens of a child's eye. That perspective. Don't you remember when you seen things as a child? It was always amazing. It was awe-inspiring. It was magic. It was magical. Everything was possible. We got to get back into that mindset. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. You have to reframe it, flip it around. If you're struggling with that, I do have a 15-minute intuitive coaching call. So you can just give me what you got and we'll try and get you started, on a new path and a new mindset. Because it really is it's a practice. I always say practice, rinse, repeat. Practice, rinse, repeat. And yes, you have to do the work. Yeah, if you matter so much, you have no idea. And it would just be a disservice, it would be an injustice if you do not share your talents. Everybody has a talent and we're waiting to hear from you. So if you don't know what that is, reach out to me. I take into account a lot of things, your career, you get insight. It's basically a soul imprint, a soul blueprint of where you're wanting to go. And it's all about following your heart. We've been leading with the mind for way too long. It's time to flip it around and follow with the heart. All right. So I'm just, I'm going to do a little mini Lionsgate 8/8 portal meditation. While I'm doing this, there will be some Reiki that is sent through distance. There is no distance. You have a Wi-Fi signal, you have a phone signal, it works the same way. All right, so the intention, again, is in the heart. So I just invite all of you to take a deep cleansing breath. So for 4, and then you can hold for 2, and then just let it go. Just let it go. Whatever's going on. Make sure you have your feet on the ground. If you're laying down, that's fine. Go ahead. However you're comfortable. But of course, don't do this while you're driving. Multitasking does not work. All right, so we're just going to clear this energy. Clear off of the week. This is your mid-week wake up, clear up, take off, shake it off. Resilience. Resilience. That was the word I just heard. Resilience. All right. And the slower I do this, the more powerful the vibration is, the louder it gets. This took practice and time, guys. Just like anything else. Anything that's worth it is worth practicing or trying. Anything that makes you feel good is worth trying. All right. So again, I just invite you to close your eyes. Just take normal breaths. If you want to take big, deep belly breaths, go for it. However you like to breathe. And we're just going to sit in that energy for a bit. Now I want you to imagine where your root chakra is. The base of your spine. And I also want you to squeeze your buttocks. Just squeeze. Just hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. That's where your root chakra is. The sternum. Now take that energy, that flow. You can see it as roots. You can see it as a cord. It's going to shoot down your legs and out your feet and smash into the earth, plunging deep into Mother Earth, into Gaia, through the roots, tree rocks, and debris, until it reaches the center of the earth. Here lies a tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is known for passion, creativity, the pursuit of gumption, yeah, because we all have it. The channeling the inner lion, wrap that cord around the tiger's eye and begin to pull it back the same way it just came. Just feel that energy as it raises to the feet and gently grounds and stabilizes you to the earth center. Now take in that energy. Now we're going to take that tiger's eye energy and we're going to bring it up through the feet and the ankles to the knees. You can see this as a warm golden light as it raises up through the thighs, through the buttocks, to the solar plexus, the sacral, up through the abdomen, the chest, warming up the heart center, coming out through your fingers, your forearms, up through your back of your neck, the front of your throat chakra. It's now bubbling up to your third eye. Now, if you're not feeling any pressure on your third eye right now, I invite you to take your index finger, middle finger, or both fingers and just gently press in the middle there. And just see how that feels. I mean, it's also very good for if you have a headache or some tension in that area. You may take some essential oil as well, depending on what you like. I like peppermint for clarity. And then just take the fingers off for a minute and kind of, it's like rolling your eyes back. That kind of pressure where you can start to feel. That's where the third eye is, the one eye, it's all knowing. The more you practice that feeling, the more you're aware of what's coming through. So we're going to continue with the golden light, reaching the crown chakra and streaming out through the top of your head, connected to the soul chakra, star chakra. And now we're tapped in, grounded, centered, streaming through to universal consciousness, Christ consciousness, to the light, to where your guides, angels, and loved ones are. You have a centrical force from the divine all the way through to the center of the earth, Mother Gaia. Feel that energy. You may even sway a little bit just to, and I'll even take this visualization a step further. Maybe you can sway in a figure 8, or maybe you draw a figure 8 in front of you. Just imagine that 8. That is your energy. That's how it cycles. It's never ending. There are no gaps. There are no holes. There are no tears in the auric field. It is all cleared. All debris, all negativity has now been cleared. We are smoothing out all of your auric fields, your layers, placing light pillars around you. And as you continue throughout your day, your week, your month, you'll be placing this energy, these pillars of light around you as you walk, as you interact with others. Your energy spreads. Almost like, I don't want to say a bubble, but you can imagine a bubble. And people notice, people see animals, butterflies. You're going to get signs, symbols, synchronicities, more information, dreams, interpretation, visitations. Just allow it all to come in and say thank you. Thank you for this. I appreciate this. I'm welcoming more, and I am abundantly aware of how my energy is prosperous to all and to myself. Know it, feel it, think it, be it, do it. Just encompass that feeling. The more times we can feel that, the more our energy is going to just radiate. That's who you are, like channeling the inner lion. The lion is you. You are the lion. You are a bright, beautiful blue radiating star from Sirius as well. You're tapped into that. You're tapped into Christ consciousness. You're tapped into the divine. Clearing all timelines, all cords, all attachments, all hooks. All right. So we're just going to just imagine, that this energy is coming down from the crown and from the earth, coming to the center of your solar plexus. You can take your hands and just start to gather that energy in between. You can feel it. Can you not feel the tingles in your fingers? That is you. That is your energy field. That is your aura. Take that. It's your ball. I call it a little Reiki ball. And just spread it all throughout the solar plexus. Imagine it going down, down through your legs to your feet, back into Mother Earth, and then up through the crown. And then we're going to seal this off with an 8. Invoking the power symbol, Choku Rei, Choku Rei, Choku Rei, because that's what we're looking for, the power. Now just take a moment and just feel that. Feel that energy. I don't know about you, but if you're not feeling it, then there needs to be, more work on it, more visualizations. It takes time to just kind of get your body to relax. Now just take another big deep breath. In for 4, hold for 2, and just let it go. Let it go, and take your time coming back. Rub your hands together. I'm going to seal this off. And slowly wiggle your toes, maybe rub your feet, rub your hands, your neck. Give yourself a bit of a shoulder roll, neck roll. And yeah, here we are. And you can open up your eyes. See, the beautiful thing about doing something like this, and even if you've never done it, is just to go with it. Go with the flow. That's the whole idea of the visualization, the meditation, the whole idea of clearing. The more you do it, it's like time stands still, but clearly it hasn't. So, all right. So let me know how you guys are doing. If you have any questions, of course, on the replay, if something comes up, let me know. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I know that I feel amazing. I had a few things come in. Share with me if you saw anything, felt anything. Always love to know that as well. For myself, I, of course, seen a lion. Lots of gold. I seen 8 pyramids. And I know that I have some ancestral stuff tied back to Egypt, which I'm sure many of us do. I mean, let's, really, we're all connected more than we think we are. It's always good to look into it as well. All right, so I just wanted to share a few things. Oh, most importantly, I am doing, again, starting September 21st, I have 10 spots in Unleash Your Magic, one-on-one mentorship. And comment magic to claim your spot. It's very exclusive. The first 10 people are in, and it's one-on-one. And I know that there aren't many people that do that, but that is how I like to work, is one-on-one. Sometimes small groups, but one-on-one, you are going to get so much out of it. There's testimonials about this already. I have some video testimonials coming. I've had, gosh, what are we working on? Student number 6 that's graduating. And I mean, they're doing amazing things. They're going into, you know, leaving like corporate jobs like myself and going into yoga, or going in, to be a tarot reader, or going in to do Reiki. You know, the sky's the limit, guys. It's the limit is you thinking you're not worth it. So this is time. This is your time. You've got 4 weeks, 1 hour a week. You've got 4 hours a month. Boom. Big things are going to happen. Big things. I know it did for me, so that's why I'm sharing this with all of you. Yeah, and claim your spot. Let me know as well. I'm going to put in the comments link to my newsletter. There is a free, a complimentary chakra, all about the chakras. So if you want to learn more about chakras and your energy centers, I have a free ebook once you sign up. So I put the link in the comments, or you can head over to my Facebook page, 24 Karat Healing, as well. All right. Oh, Tammy is just, I missed your comment there, my dear. 32 degrees, yeah. Same here. It's pretty hot here. So you're still in southern Alberta, I believe. So it's been very warm. But then, you know, that's just how Mother Nature is working this year. She is, like I said, she has menopause. So jokingly, not to anyone that has it, because it's not fun, but you know what I'm saying? She's just trying to keep up with all the stuff that's going on in the world. So bless her heart. So how can we bless Gaia and help her out by doing a small part for ourselves? All right. Yes, and I also have a Heal Your Past Lives. It's a free webinar. It's coming up next week as well, so stay tuned for that. If you want to know more about your past lives, your fears, maybe tap into your ancestors, because, you know, there's a lot of clearings and activations and healings that go on with that. So, yeah, that is it, guys. Let me know if you're looking for anything else and how I may be of service, of course. And please like, share, subscribe, and follow me wherever you love to follow on social media. All right, I want to wish you guys love, light, and blessings. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care, guys, and have an amazing Lionsgate 88 Sirius portal.